Oh. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there I am. All right. Hi. Hi. I don't know what the fuck that was. Hello, welcome in. It is me, Semi Enigma. Jeez. Oh man, that was. I blame Seinfeld. Seinfeld's like, you about to talk shit? Take this bitch. That's what happened. Hello, everyone. Or this could just be Shinra's fault. I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't get to welcome in Azure. I got to welcome in Mono. Hello there, Vivid, and hello, Rafi. Hello at all. Oh shit. Just in case, I'm also gonna just not open Chrome. Because I know Chrome also takes up a lot of juice or something. I mean, that hello at all. So, let's start again. Hey, Axel, hello at all. What a way to start the week. Eh? What a way to go. I don't know the difference. That's why I use Fun fact, I don't use Opera GX because the minute I did, everything just decided to die. Hey, Ryan, hello at all. Like, I don't know why, but Opera hated me. Opera's like, oh, you think you about to get something done? Well, guess what? We hate you in particular. And I'm like, Opera, why? But I'm excited. I got Final Fantasy 14 account back. Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad. I'm happy. I am happy for you. What am I looking for? This. There we go. Indeed, I have to return. Also, Shinra, I was gonna DM you something stupid that I forgot what it was. How you doing? I need to go heat up some food. Okay, bye, Vivid. Thank you very much for stopping by or having me lurk or whatever you're doing. Yes, we defeated Windows for the time being. God, that was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just gonna not have Chrome open and hopefully things will go okay. Speaking of Final Fantasy 14, are you ready to fight a giant robot? I'm not, because I'm only HR 39. Hey, howdy, hello, no. But yeah, I'm only HR 39, so I'm a baby in that game. I was looking at the character races, and there's dragon people, and she said, look, it's a Semi. Oh man. Y'all are in the HR 100s. That's also kind of why I don't play with half of y'all. Because like, I've learned from experience, playing with someone who's like 100 levels above you is really awkward. Like, mainly because like, what I have to do is very boring compared to what you gotta do at like HR 200 or whatever. So I'm like, wait till I get to at least HR 50 or something. Because otherwise it's kind of awkward. No. I'm not doing that. Maybe some Vincent Chibi with a purple hat and comically like, I'm not chippy in there. I'm an adult. Like, it was like I don't mind doing it, but I always feel it makes me feel super self-conscious. It makes me feel super self-conscious because I'm literally just like dying constantly, and someone's like goes pokes a monster once and it's fine. I'm just like, no, I don't want this. I want to at least do something. I don't want to get carried. I don't want to do that. If I'm gonna get carried, I demand to be carried by no less than 5 people. I don't get carried by one person. That's embarrassing. I don't want to do it. Anyway, how art thou? How is everybody doing? Yes, this is my ultimatum. If I'm gonna be with a bunch of level over 100s, there's gotta be 5 of you. One day we shall hunt together. Literally just me in the background being like, you get guys. And I just put like one shot in there with my bow, just one shot. Like, yeah, there you go, I participated. I'm gonna go find myself some mushrooms. That's awful. I'd rather prefer the characters look like him. Yes. Yes. If a bunch of himbo fighters are like, ma'am, we will fight monsters for you, and I'm like, yes. Please. That's awful. I mean, I would do it. I'd absolutely do it. I'm not. Look. I am a strong, independent dragon. The himbos, though, they're so cute. Himbos are so cute. I would totally let them do that. Got my opera glasses. Just watch from the sideline, from like the bushes, like a normal person. You know. But Shemi, you can only allow up to 3 hunters to join you. Fuck. Okay. 3 himbos then. I demand 3 himbos. I demand himbos as tribute. That is my offer. Oh man. Ah, ow. My nostril. Anyway. Oh. What do you mean, whoops? I do love me a good himbo though. Fun. Speaking of himbos, I was like reworking on my novel, right? Like, bros, like anyone who's like, I don't know how many people have written like anything, but writing like novels is hard. Like, it's so hard. Like, not like it's a bad thing, but it's more like, wait, shit, this makes way more sense if I do this instead. Now I gotta do the whole thing all over again because just editing it in won't work, you know? I sadly don't fit the himbo requirements for Semi. I am so fragile. I cut myself in a mug that has no SAR badges. Oh my god. Like, that's right, like, Ezra got, like, he got cut by the most, like, blunt thing ever, and I'm like, how did... What happened? It's like he gets hit by a leaf and explodes. I'm just like, honey, how? Like, I imagine somebody throws a gumball at him, there's like a delayed reaction, and then suddenly he just goes flying. Massive dragon with massive personality. What does that mean? My personality isn't even on screen. Let me stop. I am a normal person. I'm a say-so VTuber. Speaking of say-so, I feel kind of bad. People have been following me, lately, but they all seem to have something in common. Like, because I like to, sometimes when people follow me, I'll check out, like, their profile, you know? I'll check out their profile, just to see what they're into. And, I noticed some of the latest ones are, like, into some, accessory. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. It was bothering me, but now I realize why it keeps happening. So I've been kind of hovering at this number on Twitter for a very long time. For a couple of months. I've been hovering at this weirdly specific number. And I think the reason why is people will follow me and then unfollow me when they realize I'm not a hentai character. Or that I'm not gonna be drawn in hentai situations. Like, I'm like, why is this person following? Oh, god damn it. Very on brand. I was simply trying to turn the lid so I could clean the mug and got cut. That mug demanded blood. It's obviously a demon. So, like, I think that's why I'm probably gonna be at this number forever. And it doesn't bother me anymore when I realize it's because the people who find me or are willing to follow me also think I'm into, like, either that I am a hentai OC or that I will be drawn in such situations. And I'm like, oh my god, they don't know. And they keep seeing handsome men on my feed. They're like, I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for boobs. What's this? And I'm like also sitting here being like, I like these people did not find me from that one suggestive art of me, because that's even worse. Because that person's like, I'm gonna draw something suggestive, teehee. And like, but people did mention me in the comments, and my stupid ass also commented. And I'm like, oh shit. What if they think they're like, ah yes. They're like, oh wait, this is the person that they drew. Oh, we get to see the real deal. And I'm like, so this beautiful anime man, and they're like, ew. Like, I'm like, oh no. They probably thought they were gonna get some sauce, and I'm like, here, have this delicious glass of water. No ice and nothing. And they're like, I don't want this. Hydration, gross. It's not gonna know at all. Honestly, man, it's fine. I've kind of come to terms with this a while ago, that because I look the way I do, people will assume I am a lewd tuber, and when they find out that I'm not, they just quietly leave. So I'm just like, oof, big oof on my part. And because I like to draw myself a lot, I can understand how this misconception happens. Me in the background watching it happen, you poor simple fools. Entertain me. Oh god. Oops. You gonna go fight the printer? Okay, I hope you win. Hope you win against the printer. But like, looks like I gotta deal with my eyeball. But like, I just kind of realized that particular pattern happens is the only time I got like some that just ain't right. That's kind of my reality, sadly. Because I refuse to not look this way, because I like the way I look. One second, I'm dealing with my eyeball. I like my design. I like the way I look. I like having a big personality. I do. And even though it seems to bother people for some reason, that people do not like how thin my waist is. And I'm like, it's not that bad. Like, god damn it. What are you writing about? Hey there. Hey, how are you doing? I'm ranting about how my follower count tends to kind of has been stagnated for a while, and it's because the people who are like kind of willing to follow me think I'm a hentai character or hentai OC because of the way I look and the way I sometimes draw my character. And recently someone commissioned a art that looks sussy. To my knowledge, they don't have an alternative version to it, but it is a very sussy art. And people did state my name, and my stupid ass also posted under the post that showed it. So some people be like, oh wait, this is the person that this person drew, because I look annoyingly distinct. Like, I kind of wish there was other people who looked like me so I could just be like, oh no, it's them. No, it was me. It was me. They made my boobs smaller though. I say that, I'm like, yeah, they drew me, but they keep making my boobs smaller for some reason. Let me stop. I mean, I love the way I look too, thank you. And because of that, I got a little bump in followers, but then I looked at these, like, sometimes when especially because lately I tend to get followers very slowly, so I'm like, okay, well, I want to see what these people are like. Let's see what they're like. And lately, everyone who's followed me, you know, not everybody, but most who follow me, are just a hardcore sussery, you know? And I'm like, oh no. Like, hardcore sussery. So I'm like, oh, they're not gonna follow me for very long. They're gonna be like, I feel gypped. Because I don't post sussery of myself. I do draw it, but I refuse to post it. So, and they're probably waiting for the sussery, and there's no alt or anything, so they're kind of like, well, when's it gonna happen? And I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, I got the Bobby build. But yeah, people often, I don't know. Hey there, resident artist. Hello, welcome in. How are you today? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello there, raiders. My name is Semi Enigma. I am an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thanks so much for joining me today. How are you? Come here so I can give you a shout out. Come here. There we go. But how art thou? I'm ranting about people thinking I'm weird. Just shout out. Like, following for sus, nothing but Mentos and butter jokes. Honestly, yeah. Like, let me back up a little bit. So you guys can because most people kind of forget what my model even looks like sometimes. So 1 second. I'm gonna back up a little bit, okay? Okay. So, people often for some reason always have to comment that my waist is really thin, I guess. I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. But I guess in proportion to the rest of me, maybe. I don't know. But I gotta do the power stance. I think my waist is that thin because it's not thinner than my head. It may not look like it because of my horns, but it is thinner than it's not as thin as my skull or anything. Trust me, I watch anime. You get worse, you're fine. See, people just don't realize that somebody's got the Barbie built. And I have a lot of hair too. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. But every single time anybody sees my waist, they're like, why is your waist so thin? And I'm like, it's not. Also, no one seems to notice how long my torso is. I have a super long torso, you know? So give them the one piece, woman. That'll show me thin. But no one, for example, when it comes to my design, I have a longer torso, and I also have a long neck, as well as a very tiny head. I have a very small head, because my horns are so big. So it's to balance everything out, you know? Got the body of an hourglass, and it was by the Sahara Desert. I can't. It's so... But yeah, I got big old horns on my head. So it's kind of... Because, I think during my anniversary stream, which I'll probably have to do on Saturday, because I don't think I'll be able to do it on Sunday. Sunday is my actual anniversary day, but I'm going to probably do the stream on Saturday, because it's too hard for me to do stuff on Sunday. But anyway, but yeah, I know I do have a thinner waist, but I don't know. I've seen way more extreme, but everyone keeps pointing mine out for some reason. It bothers me a lot because that means, to me, the reason it bothers me is they're well, I don't know. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna change my design or anything. And I do notice when people do draw me, they tend to make me shorter as well. Most people, when they draw me, I don't have a waist at all. It's just boobs to hips and that's it. Because they tend to make my boobs either really small or really big. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. They're I noticed you have a very thin waist. And I'm like, I know, I drew this. You think I didn't notice? I almost never show skin either, so I'm I don't know. So weird, you know? And I know people can't tell how long my neck is just because a lot of times it's obscured by my hair, but wait, let me get one of my other hairstyles so I can show you how hilariously long my neck is. There we go. See what my neck is? My neck is I'm a giraffe over here. I look ridiculous. I do love my hilariously long neck though. Look like a tree. But I don't know, I like my design a lot, you know? I worked really hard in it. We stand giraffe me. Not giraffe me. I can't. Oh my god. Oops. Let me get back over here. I can't. Can't nerf the height, Jarvis, please. We can't looking up me. Show the afro. I love the way my design is, you know? I worked like, this is a 3-year design, man. Very classic. I'm surprised not many people like, but I still wish I kind of had the Shy Lily problem, so that way whenever someone draws weird stuff, I could just be like, ah, no, it's this person over here. But no, it's me. My gosh darn hair is like the most, I think my hair is the most distinctive part of me, and the way I draw my horns. The way I draw my horns trips up people, but but my hair is the most distinctive part of me, especially like the bangs, you know? And so that's how I always know it's me. It's like, God damn it. Now I just have to pretend I didn't notice. But now I'm like, God damn it, now people are showing up at my Twitter being like, waiting silently for they're waiting silently for spice. And I'm like, we have salt and pepper and butter. What is your spice of choice? And they're like, butter isn't a spice. I'm like, oh, well, get out. That's all I got. And I'm like, and so they'll leave, and I'm like, yes, butter. The spice here is butter. This butter's so good, though. I love butter. But yeah, so I'm like, you know what? It's okay if I stay at this size, because these are the people who actually stuck around or forgot they followed me. Any second now, she's gonna do it. Oh man, just gotta be patient. I feel so sorry for like the ones who have stuck around, specifically with that intent though. If you are one of those people who are waiting for me to draw porn of my character and actually post it, I will not, because people keep ruining it. That will keep happening, therefore I will never post porn. Because I'm so tired. So, if that's why you're following me, I'm sorry I wasted 3 years of your life. If you've been around that long, you should probably leave. You should probably leave. Just saying, buddy. I feel so bad about it though. Like, yeah. Well, I mean, I honestly don't care. I really don't. But I have to always be like, you know, I do not want this because people keep making it weird. But if it happens, just don't tell me. That's the best way to do it. Just don't tell me. Because someone did spite hentai me once, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm done. I'm so tired. I do not feel like, because that's what they're hashtag not all hentai artists, by the way. But some of them do that. If you tell them they're not allowed to do something, they're like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Freedom. And I'm like, oh, whatever. Ugh. But I still can't stand when people call me chocolate. I hate that. Don't call me chocolate. I'm not chocolate queen. I'm not chocolate dragon. I'm not chocolate anything. It's weird. Don't call me chocolate. Ugh. I hate it. Ugh. Yeah, I saw those comments too. God damn it. And what you give me is getting rid of me is the day I kick the bucket. Oh no. And here lies AJ. Even as a bucket. He thirsts. Oh, I got the Winnie the Pooh mask. Like, do people ever wonder what the hell is up with this mask thing? Like, cause sometimes I'll like watch somebody stream and something really off the wall will happen, and I'll just be like, there's gotta be a story behind that. There's gotta be a story behind that. And for me, it's literally butter and whatever this thing is. This is Disney's fault. They let Winnie the Pooh lapse into public domain, so that's how this came about. Let me take my melanin and juice out of here. If someone says it when I'm around, viewer discretion is advised. Like, I'm just like, it's weird. Like, and if you, like, you are free to call me whatever you want in the privacy of your own brain. Just don't tell me about it, so that way I don't instantly lose respect for you. Someone's done that to me before, where they're like, they called me something really awkward, and I'm like, God damn it, now I can't respect you anymore. I just can't, buddy. Can't be worse than Mickey's first entering the public domain. Oh boy. Oh yeah, they've been clinging on to Mickey anyway. Oh yeah, but I know Steamboat Willie Mickey is public domain now, just not regular Mickey. I thought it was an over-exaggerated, oh brother, no, it's basically because there's this fanfic, of Sephiroth and Winnie the Pooh that I forced one of my fictional brothers to read on stream with me. For that fanfic reading, I made this Winnie the Pooh mask, and I have this round model that looks like a fucking egg, and I was basically in that, which everyone calls semi-egg. I haven't done it for a while because it's a PNG. But it was so funny. And the worst thing about the whole fanfic is the guy who is reading it is doing it 110% straight. He is straight up sounding like sexy Sephiroth in this stupid Winnie the Pooh fic, and I was dying. It was so good. I was like, God damn it! Why you gotta make it sound so good? My God. Sephiroth happened to have a mackerel of honey. Oh God. Mackerel of honey. Oh God. Since Kingdom Hearts does Sephiroth, we can make it canon. We can make it canon. Oh my God. Like, it was like him basically actually being serious about his lines made it perfect, because he pre-recorded his lines. So I just had to play them whenever. But, like, it was so funny. I think I might still have them somewhere. I gotta look. I don't know where, but, like, I think I still have the actual recordings, and they'd like, make me laugh. So stupid. Oh my God. Oh, anyway. Completely lost track of what I was supposed to be doing today. The freaking tactical pro. No. So I just see like Rocky's face and I lose it. I just freaking lose it. Like, I don't know, I just see him just popping out of the sink or something. Did Christopher Robin have the white material? Ow! The white material, I don't know. Sadly, I'm not enough into Final Fantasy to understand what that means. All I know is that Final Fantasy VII just has a bunch of hot dudes in it. And hot girls too, but I'm gonna have to be honest, chat. I'm a little bit more distracted by the hot dudes. Sephiroth just has all that hair. Like, I don't like Vincent for some reason, even though you think I would, because sometimes I do like me some of the broody types. I don't like Vincent, I don't like Cloud. Like, Cloud is like over there with like Link, you know, where I know there's a personality in there, and like there's a personality in there, it's whatever, but there's like better guys around. Like there's another dude. Is he though? Is Cloud a twink? Because I keep seeing, I think he's a twink because he has like musculature. He has musculature on him, so I think he's actually one of them there twunks, you know? 100%. Like, I'm trying to think of any actual twinks in that, and I keep thinking about the guys from Advent Children, like you know, there's like the two. They seem like twinks. Have you seen Cloud in a dress? He can pull it out. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know why what I want to know is why they still have his weird Bishonen spikes even as a girl. Like, who thought let's leave his Bishonen spikes alone, but just plant pigtails on his ass? Like, that was weird to me. Where I'm like, why does he still have those? Why don't they just comb his hair? Is it like, and then I had like, no, chat, you don't understand. I had like a mental breakdown about it because I thought about, like, you know how in the cartoon of Donkey Country, you know, with Donkey Kong, that if you shape his head, his skull is in the shape of his hair? I thought Cloud was the same way for a good while, where he just has this weird skull shape, and I was losing it. Because I was like, does Cloud have a giant protrusion in his hair? Like in his skull? Is that what that is? Like, I was having a time. Cause he just slumped. What the? Fun fact, according to Crisis Core, Sephiroth uses a whole bottle of shampoo and conditioner every time he washes his hair. Now I'm just thinking I'm doing it. And it has 13 kinds of perfumes like rose and vanilla. What the fuck? Does anyone even smell him? I'm not gonna lie, I always thought Sephiroth just smelled like, you know, fire and like mommy issues. Yes, mommy issues has a smell. So I thought he just smelled like that. I didn't think he'd smell like, I don't know, rose vanilla bacon. Is it what for ranting to Final Fantasy 7? Look, as much as I would like to stay on tangent, I don't know where the train is, and the tracks were probably taken by the repo company. I don't know what we're doing here. I'm like, what are we doing? Happening? What are we talking about? I just realized my arms are still up. Put my arms down. But I just have I have like an unhealthy obsession with like Sephiroth, not enough to know his past or anything, but just to like stare at him with my opera glasses, you know, just like, there's a fine man causing destruction over there. Like, I like cultural amalgamations of characters. Like, there's like, you know, this is one I'm like obsessed with, but I don't not actually like. Shit, there was somebody I was thinking about today. I don't know. Let's talk about Sephiroth, I guess. But yeah, Sephiroth is like, I like the weird amalgamation of Sephiroth, not specifically Sephiroth from the game, though I do like him from the game. I think he's funny. But like, I've never played the game. I've only watched other people play the game because I can't play a game to save my life. But like, just whenever I see Sephiroth, it's just so great. But now I'm gonna think of him smelling like rose, vanilla, and bacon, and I'm not gonna be able to stop thinking about that. Or the fact that even though Cloud does not have a weirdly shaped skull, he could have a weirdly shaped skull. Have you ever seen him with shorter hair? Has anyone ever cut Cloud's hair to prove he doesn't have a weird skull lump? Because, you know, he could have a weird skull lump. Whenever he walks into the room, sexy back plus in the back. No, don't tell me that, but oh god damn it. So like, mommy, okay, how do I explain this? I don't have any mental things, but if you tell me that the next time I see Sephiroth, I'm gonna hear the stupid song. My brain will be like, this song is now associated with this guy. Like, like that will happen to me. Like when someone was talking about mayonnaise and I suddenly tasted mayonnaise in my food even though it didn't have any mayonnaise in it, my brain does that to me. No, it can't. God damn it, I just heard the song. Like, oh, there's the, I'm like, no! Oh man. Usually it's careless whispers that I hear 90% of the time, but now it's gonna be a sexy back. I hate this. I also, but sometimes I'll hear like the kazoo version of Careless Whispers, you know the have you ever actually heard the words from that song again? Like, have you actually heard the words from that song? It's like, I'm never gonna dance again. Oh Lord, hey Beanie, hello, welcome in. I'm ranting about this a bunch of things, but now I'm talking about Final Fantasy and how my brain is stupid. like there's like so many versions of like Careless Whispers. There's the saxophone version, which is the most, you know, famous, but there's also like a kazoo version, and then there's a bad recorder version. Like, it's the recorder, like the flute thing they make you play in second grade, I guess. And like, so there's a bad version of that, which I have all on my playlists, because I have about 60 playlists of various things. YouTube should not have let me make playlists. Like, I have an entire playlist that's just, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I had to stop myself. I'm like, wait, let me stop. They don't need to know about that. Oh man. Remember, I'm say-so and completely normal and sane. Yeah. Totally. Like, what are these tangents? Oh, I fear how much space my playlists take up on my phone and whatnot. Yeah, I just favorite a bunch of stuff on YouTube. I actually use YouTube more than any other type of listening program? App? I don't know. I just use YouTube in general, not YouTube Music, because YouTube Music does not let me hear stupid songs on it. How am I gonna hear a song about a guy singing about butter on YouTube Music? They don't allow it, the jerks. Love the butter songs. There's like 2 different butter songs I have. Like, one is just like the guy going, I just need butter. Like, it's like a beautiful romantic ballad, but it's just because he just wants butter at 2 a.m. in the morning. Eh. Okay. Let's get to drawing. Well, I continue talking about nonsense. But at least I'll be productive. Let's see. 1 second, I'm gonna shift around a little bit. I didn't even know there were butter songs, Beanie. Now that I am in your life, I will tell you about the butter songs. There's like 2 that I know of, but there's probably more. There's also a song about a guy saying he wants to kill his girlfriend who's in a coma. Girlfriend in a coma, I know it is. That is a terrible song. Please do not try to smother your girlfriend when she's in a coma. Anyway, let's see. I'll say, is my computer gonna behave today? Why do I even have this open? No, I don't want that. Exit. 1 second, I'm bring it up in a minute. Overtakes the YouTube feed with butter songs. I should. Once I have to go and turn off the dialogue so I don't spoil or anything. Hee hee. Okay. Let's move on over, shall we? Let's see. There we go. Comic page. We have comic page. There we go. But I do like songs about really stupid things. It's just one of my favorite things. Like, I like songs that are just kind of weird. What do you mean stimming time? What's stimming mean? What does that mean? What does stimming mean? Like, literally, I don't know what that means. We're gonna go with you first. Me realizing I was calling this guy the wrong name this entire time. Okay. Let's get this colored in, shall we? Do this because I'm lazy. Don't forget to say I'm gonna look a bit while I draw, but I shall be back. Okay, have fun. I hope you have a very nice arts. I love this fucking face. Great. I'll use this. Alrighty. Nope. There we go. Ah, my eye. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was about to rant about songs that are just really weird. I'm coloring you the wrong color, but we'll come back to you. It's supposed to be over here. Oh god, I do the same color as the table. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna dip boss. Have fun talking, and have a good rest of the day. Okay, thank you very much for popping by, Yama. You have a great day. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, I had but I was thinking along with like the whole butter thing, I was actually thinking about some songs that I really like that just are really weird, or song genres. Like, I think one of my favorite song genres is the ping-ponging between, man, even though I'm in a really good relationship right now, I really wish I was with my toxic ex-girlfriend, you know? Like, the toxic ex-girlfriend songs are so funny to me because you can always guarantee that they are basically paired with but you can always just you can like play them back to back with the, with the songs to talk about, like, oh man, even though the girlfriend I have now is fine and all, I do miss my toxic ex-girlfriend. And then they just kind of go back to, man, why is my girlfriend so toxic? And I'm like, oh my god. Like, it just kind of ping-pongs back and forth, you know? Ooh, what is causing that? Let's see. I have survived the dentist! I may not survive the dentist bill. Hey Pedro, hello, missed you, how are you? Other than apparently going to the dentist. What is causing this? Oh. That's weird. What's that even for? Whatever. Castello at all. But yeah, I was like, it's always like the same type of artist that tends to sing that type of song too. It's always like that, like that guy, I don't know, not John Mayer, but like it's like the same type of guy who's just like he just likes toxic girls who are like in their early 20s, and then they leave because they grow up and realize, wow, I don't want to be with this guy forever. And then he's just like, ah, no, why would you leave me? I made it. But apparently them making it is not enough to bring the girl in question back because they don't want it. like it's really weird and specific. Like, it's a really weird specific thing. But the other songs I like, that I don't know why I like them so much, but it's basically it sure does suck to be a woman song. Like, I like those songs weirdly, just because like they're just so angry, I've been enjoying the couch surfing life, living with my sister after stuff, but I'm adjusting even if this place is murder on my allergies. Oof, I feel that. I see stuff has happened. Well, don't worry, you're always welcome here where we could just vibe out and, talk about cheeseburger. Nope. But it sucks to be a woman songs are really interesting because they have a lot of like variety in them. Like, I think like one of my favorite one is like Everybody Supports Women, because it's literally about people not supporting women. Like, it is such a good song. It is so good, in my opinion. I like that one, but another song I didn't realize was also this variety of song is Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? Like, this song is so fascinating to me because it's literally about this woman who's just like, the entire time she's like, I want to be the perfect country wife. I will raise the children. You just pay the bills. Like, that's what the song's about. And she's just kind of mad at the end, you know, where she's like, wow, this is not what I wanted. It's a fascinating song. I actually really like it. See, but where was her John Wayne? Where was her? It's like, where's my John Wayne? Where's my Prairie Song? What happened to my happy ending? Where have all the cowboys gone? And she talks about, like, this is also one of the few songs of its type that doesn't just end with the guy, her husband, cheating on her. He's just out with the boys. Living her best life at home. Living her best at home life. But, like, she's it's such an interesting song because, like, because I listen to these songs a lot, and usually what tends to cause the wifey to snap is the husband will be like cheating on her or something like that. But in this case, he's just with the boys. He's just at the bar. And I what I like about this song is, even though it's from her perspective, you can kind of tell that they're both miserable. It's not just her, you know? He never, you know, hits her or anything, but she's very much like, you don't notice that I'm dressing up for you or anything, because he's just tired because, well, he's paying all the bills, you know? You see songs like, he's out with the boys, I'm going crazy. It's like the song, I need a hero, got a bad ending, oh god. And then suddenly, goodbye Earl. Like, to me, it's just kind of, the whole thing is just kind of interesting, because usually these songs literally end with, oh, well, he's cheating on me, so that makes him a bad person. But this is one of those few times where she doesn't really say he's a bad person, but in the song, she is obviously frustrated that, well, the dream she thought she was gonna have wasn't real. And I don't think it's necessarily even the husband's fault, you know? He never gets a perspective or anything, he's just there. It's the 90s, early 2000s were peak. They were. I don't know, some songs nowadays are pretty good. But, like, I do like the song where she's just kind of like, she's not gonna leave him or anything, and he's not gonna leave her. But they both definitely do feel kind of trapped in the marriage, and I kind of like the song for that, for basically not saying he's a bad person, but you can tell why she's so frustrated, you know? She's like, she literally married a country farmer, and oh, whoopsie doodle, a country farmer has to work all the time. You know, like, he had to get, like, you know, the Chevy that was so important, you know, they had to sell the Chevy when they had another baby, you know, because they just couldn't afford, you know, to keep the truck and this child. You know, and she doesn't have any friends or anything, it's just her and this dude. You know, it's just her and her not cowboy man, you know, living this country life, and she doesn't have any friends or anything, she just stays home, you know. Yeah, they had to sell the Chevy. Like, it was like, she sounded so like, because in the song Where Have All the Cowboys Gone, half of it is sung in this kind of whispery, like, she's just like her voice is softer and like she's whispering, and that's kind of when she tends to and then that part is where most of the shifting in the narration happens. In the beginning, she's basically like, you know, hey, come on over, you know, I know your back hurts from being on the tractor, I'm gonna take care of you, to, you know, oh, well, you got a job out of town because, you know, okay. And then it goes to basically like, you know, I kind of hate you. She told me I had to choose between her and the baby or a new truck. I'm gonna miss her job, so a new truck. Like, songs like that fascinate me just because you can kind of see how they get here, you know? Sometimes it's the guy having weird expectations, but sometimes it's the woman having weird expectations. Though I think my favorite one is the one about like this guy, he's dating this woman and he's like, she's got a gun? Like, he's like, she told me she's got a gun and she used it on her ex-boyfriend. And now she's gonna use it on me. I love the dramatic pause. But like, I love that song because the guy still stays with her. He's just like, I think she's gonna kill me though. And I'm like, dude, you should leave. You should probably leave. And I'm like, she says that she's gonna get. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, dude, you should probably get out of here. And I'm just like, but he's sticking around because she's pretty. And I'm like, dude, stop. Like, what is with people wanting to actively date crazy people? Real. Who might murder you or hot. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Well, because don't get me wrong, I love me some loony guys too. But like, the minute they're like, I'm gonna kill you in particular, I'm like, oh, no. Killing other people out of jealousy because you love me, that's a-okay. Trying to murder me, no, that's a deal breaker. I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. Like, that, I'm like, no, I will never support that. Like, you are only allowed to jealously murder other people. You cannot come after me. That is not allowed. No. Like, that's not the type of ship we're running here. I accept only, like, external yanderes, thank you. None of this going after me nonsense. Let's see. There we go. You may not have to know why, whether or not they actually would kill you. It's only sexy if you only suspect that they might. I don't know. I think that's weird. Now this is just me, not to kink shame. If you do like a partner that could potentially kill you, because that's kind of hot though, more power to you. But I just can't do it. Just because, like, I don't know. I like not to say that my partner would need to be completely sane, but like, I don't know. I would prefer them be a little bit more murdery to the external. There we go. Yes. Hi, Triple. Hello. We were talking about psychotic love interests. Let me pull up the latest page. What was the one before this one? I'm gonna 8, so this should be 7. There we go. I need this. But like, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with all that. Not really, like, maybe unpredictable. Psychological, yes. Like, it, because like for me, it's more like the minute it kind of gets to that, then you start getting a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit too close to, like, you know, abuse territory. When it's basically when the psychopathy is turned towards you. That's just my opinion. You know, that's what kind of ruins it for me, is when the badness is aimed towards you. That just starts turning into stuff that makes me uncomfortable. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want that now. You know, like, that's probably why I don't personally like that. But some people might find it, you know, some people do find that exciting, you know. Or like, it shows that they're tough enough to be able to defend themselves. But I'm like, yeah, but they could defend themselves and me. So that Jason Voorhees would be top tier under husband material. Exactly. I wouldn't have to worry about Jason Voorhees killing me. Why did everyone keep drawing him with thick thighs? That's what I want to know. I keep finding him on my Twitter, and he's always like weirdly hot on Twitter, and I'm just like, why? Why do they keep drawing you like this? You can tell a lot about love interests by the contents of the medicine cabinet. Mine just has nothing but Febreze in there. They keep drawing him in the camp outfit. Oh, okay. He goes to camp, I see. Let's see here. Yes, his hair is weird, but I do not care. Oops. You're wearing green, I think. Aren't you? Yeah. Oh, I got picture freckles on. I believe they are. Oh god, what color did I make your stupid? I think I made this color. I've got to save, teehee. Anyway. I mean, Halloween is coming up soon. Just put Jason mask on the button. No! I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do something cool. Do something cool for Halloween this year. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's put your freckles on. Oh wait, I'm using this. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, oh. It's like, do his freckles move around? They do. Because I cannot be bothered. I should make them more constant, but I'm not going to. I refuse. There you go. Daniel looks like a dog waiting for you to play. No, this isn't. What? This isn't Daniel. I can't believe you. Triple, how could you? How could you? How could you like mistake this for Daniel? I'm gonna like Daniel's just gonna look like mortified. He's like, you think I look like this? How dare you? He'd be highly upset. He's like, I look like what now? What the color? I hope it is. I feel like it's not though. I think this might be the actual color back here. What I'm gonna do is unhinge right quick. Do this. I feel like it might be the wrong color. Does this even make a difference? It doesn't. Wait. Oh. Hi, dumb. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Does that make a difference? It does not, but it's happening. It's too late. Anyway. You gotta keep ourselves updated on the semi-lore, exactly. You do kind of look like a dog, though. He's like, what you doing? What you doing? Like, they just have Ray over here just being like, bitch, what are you doing? He's like, you're touching my computer. Get off. He's trying to work. Ow. He's trying to work. Let's see here. Anyway. Oh, right. I forgot what I was talking about again, so new topic. Where's my... Oh, I lost it. Shit. Can I actually bring... Oh, here it is. Speaking of something funny. So I was listening to something today, right? It was like, I think it was like Josh Johnson. And he said something that sounded... That was so true, it made me want to, like, just keel over with how true it was. And I was very upset about it. So, for those of you who, you know, might be poor, like me, he said that crumbs were the jingle bells of poverty. And I hate how right that is. Like, because when you're poor, any scrap of food is not going to escape you, you know? It doesn't matter if the cereal box is empty. It's not really empty. There's crumbs in there, and you're gonna get them crumbs out, you know? And it was so fun. We talk about how much fun it is to eat after getting dental crowns. No! Like, and I was like dying because I'm like, he was going into just practically morbid detail about how poor you have to be to think that oh my god, I gotta fix this eye. But how morbidly poor you have to be for crumbs to be anything worth fighting for, you know? And I'm sitting there being like, oh god, this is so true. I hate how true this is. Oh god. Because I'm that poor. Like, I'm that poor, you know? Not currently, but I was in childhood, you know? Where crumbs were like, you didn't just, like, you would literally pour, like, when you got cereal, it didn't matter. You'd make sure that the little teeny tiny crumbs of death will still come out, you know? You would still do that. You would still ensure that there are delicious crumbs. And I'm like, I am so mad at how freaking true that is. Where he was literally just like talk about how much, and like, not even just cereal crumbs, just crumbs in general. You know, do you shake the crumbs out of your chips bag, you know, before you're done stuff like that. See, I've been a millionaire, I've been homeless, and everything in between. Right now, I'm gonna do the meh. Like, I've been like poor as ass. Like, I've never been rich or anything, but I'm just like, oh god. But I'm like, oh. I have been poor where I literally had to survive off of the. Back in the day, they were 10 cents, but there was this like 1 10-cent ramen, and I had enough money to get like, I know, a week's worth of this 10-cent ramen, and I survived off of that week's worth of ramen for an entire month. For the entire month, it was just me eating this ramen and literally nothing else. I think it's actually done permanent damage to my system. Actually, because don't do that, by the way. I was in college, but don't do that. Never ever get to the point where you are surviving off of 10-cent ramen. Like, and this is like before they started like importing the good ramen from other countries. This is literally that, like, oh god, what was that? It was like let me look it up. Let's see. If I just type in ramen, I'm pretty sure I can find it. Packet. Let's see what this gives me. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh god, I just look at it. Nothing but grilled dinner as far as I can. But yeah, the Maruchan chicken flavor ramen. That's what I had. And it was only the chicken flavor. There was no other flavor. The chicken was the cheapest. Apparently now, oh damn, it's like fucking 50 cents now. But back in my day, it was 10 cents. Full tax. 10 whole cents, yeah. Maruchan chicken ramen in the orange packet. That was my existence for 32 days. That was a mistake. Like, that was such a. I didn't pay anything else. There was like that and water, because water was free. Like, so I had water and Maruchan ramen packets. Good god, that was like, and I'm just like, and that was like when I just kind of hit that point where I'm like, man, I'm gonna die here. Like, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do one packet of ramen a day, and this is gonna last me a month. And this, I didn't even tell nobody about this, by the way. Like, I had an uncle, like, who lived in the same city as me. I had an uncle, and I just didn't tell him I was so poor. Like, he'd like, you know, ask him how I'm doing. I'm like, oh no, fine, I'm doing good. And he's like, okay. He didn't find out until I'm like, uncle, can you tell me where the hospital is? And he's like, why? I'm like, because I've been living off of ramen for the last 32 days and I think something's wrong. He's like, what? This is like my dad's brother. He's like, you what? He's like, girl, what's wrong with you? Just ask for help. And back meeting, welcome back. Like, he literally was like, you know, he still took me to the hospital. He's like, I was just malnutritioned or whatever. But like, I'm gonna need to be responsible. He's like, girl, what's wrong with you? And and the things I like, he's like, girl, do you just need, what do you need to eat? And I'm like, I don't know. I never cooked for, because remember, my dad always cooked for us. So I didn't know what to eat or how to cook anything. And so he's just like, girl, I'm okay. And so he like just taught me how to do. So he also taught me how to use a fucking what's your vacuum cleaner? Tell me to use a vacuum cleaner. I'm like, oh. I do appreciate that uncle very, very much. I miss him. He's like the only person who's he like went to who I actually cared about. It's like he was such a great uncle. Such a great guy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace sounds awful. Rest in peace. Uncle Jesus. Don't rest in peace. That's gross. How do I typo verbally? Why do I keep doing that? like, how does that happen? Everyone else is like, ah, yes, I fat fingered, and I'm like, what did I do? Fat tongued? Like, god damn it. Anyway, moving on to topics that are not my verbal typos. What am I doing? Oh, I'm drawing this nonsense. Remember, kids, it's perfectly fine to just steal colors from another page. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being super lazy with this one. With this comic, I'm being super duper lazy. I don't even fucking care. People can fight me. Like, people can fight me. I am not doing all that shit for this. Like, there is just too much. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Okay, what color is... Oh, wait, his character is I think it's just a cool blue color. No, wait, I gave it a different color, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Here. This stupid laptop is the thing that took the longest on this entire page. Like, I literally drew this entire laptop. After I finished with it, I'm like, you know, I should just like, you know, just draw it normally. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna draw this stupid laptop. Hey, Braybeard, hello. Welcome in. How are you today? Hey, boy lover, hello. Why didn't the green pepper practice archery? Because it didn't happen. Get there. But hello, welcome in, and thank you very much for the resubscribe. I greatly appreciate it. How art thou? Let's see. I think. Oh wait, I gotta draw. What is your eye color, dude? It is orange. I'm like, what are people's eye colors in this world? What the fuck is that? Hey, hello, and thank you very much for the resubscribe. Holy smokes, it's almost 2 years. Oh my god, it has been a while, hasn't it? Oh my god, it's been a while. Why do I feel old? I can't believe I've been doing this for so long. What the crap? Oops, there we go. I remain contained. Doing well, how are you? I'm doing good. I had to deal with the worst techno Satan earlier. And see to... Glad to see you back. Hope you had a good break. I'm glad to see you again. I had a really good break, actually. To start a zoo, you will need at least 2 pandas, a grizzly bear, and three polars. And that's the... Get out of here! Crow's hands are the work of the devil. How you draw them so well? I don't. I draw them badly. Are you drawing my not gay? Yes, yes, I love the not yaoi couple here. Was I supposed? Fuck. Like, behold the not yaoi guys. Okay, I'll leave. You're fine, honey. You're fine. I was talking, like, for those of you who don't know, these two are like one of my favorite tropes that only I enjoy. No one else loves this trope but me. Everyone else wants the gays to actually be gay. These guys aren't gay, but they're that weird trope of 2 guys who are hilariously straight who are really so comfortable with each other that everyone thinks they're dating, but they're not. That's what these 2 guys are. Like, that, it's like my favorite trope. Like, no one likes this trope. Everyone else calls it, like, everyone else calls it something else. Everyone calls it queer baiting. There you go. Wait, this is not a bro love. I want my money back. Yeah, like, everyone else calls it like queer baiting, but I'm like, no, but I literally love they're just so comfortable that everyone thinks they're dating trope. But they're actually not. They're just they're so great. Ow, God. But yeah, but It's just so funny. And so like, and that's why Umber calls them the not gay gays. Like they like these two like live together and everything. Everyone's like, oh my god, are these guys together? And he's like, no, well, you could probably tell Jackson isn't, but like Ray's hard to tell because he doesn't like anything. What am I looking for? Oh, this thing. Okay, so now yeah, it's just like my favorite trope. It's just so fun. Come here. Come here. There we go. Like, I just like I don't think anyone else uses the trope like that way. I think everyone else just kind of wants, I don't know, the fake yaoi or something. I'm not sure, to be quite honest. I'm not sure what other people do with characters like this. I just like that trope because I'm a dick. Let's see here. This and this. Perfect. They're homies, short and simple. If one gets a GF, she has to compete with the homie for the little spin position. Pretty much, like, I just like making their relationship absurdly complicated just because it's something I personally think is great. But I'm pretty sure no one else will appreciate the sheer amount of BS-ery I have these two do. It was like, oh my god, make them kiss. And I'm like, no, they don't do that. Because they're too busy being bros. Like, oh my god. Why would I do that? Oh. It's like the GF looks way too much like the BS. Oh. There we go. I don't know. I just really like that type of trope because it makes things really funny when people like they'll literally be like in the same bed or whatever, and everyone will be like, oh my god, you guys are totally dating, and they're like, I mean, no, that'd be weird. like I just like that, like it feels like they're gaslighting everybody. And they're not. They're just weirdly comfortable with each other, you know. The gender swap. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. Except they're right next to each other because they're not gay. Oh. Let's see, I'm gonna have to fix his eye. Yep. Let me go to, where is the, no, I'll just put it here. Okay. Yeah, it isn't here. Nope. Not right. There it is. There we go. Jackson's just casually. He's like, bro, pay attention to me. He's like, I'm working. He's like, bro, play. He's like, bro, pay attention to me. He's like, I'm working. You can totally swipe off the swipe. You can like, I already have dialogue here, but you can totally swap off the like swipe around the dialogue and just be like, bro, pay attention to me. He's like, pay attention to me, I want to play Valorant. I don't know what guys say these days. That'd be terrible. Just like, bro, pay attention to me, I want to play Valorant. Let's see. I think that's it for that. So let me actually do this nonsense. Ew, don't put Valorant on my baby. Wait, what? Why is Valorant bad? Why is it bad? I don't know why Valorant's bad. Where did I put it? Whatever. Cause I don't understand the Valor ants. You act like I know what sweat means. What does it do? What does it do? Who are they? Oh, wait. Is it up here then? Oh god, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's back here. I think. Okay. I was like, where the crap is it? There we go. Let's see. Somebody just wants to. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. Oh wait, this is all like one color, isn't it? It's all one color. Fine. I don't know what I don't know. FIFA, I guess. I don't know. Just imagine being like, is that Ray come play FIFA with me? He's like, I want to play FIFA. He's like, I'm not playing that. Okay. Sorry, just imagine. That sounds awful. Wait, and up here too. And then I need the dark color. Oops. Oh, well, no one cares. I'll just add it in later. I'll add it in post. As one does. Maybe. I don't know. There we go. Ease. But like, yeah, but these two, they are very much best friends. They've been best friends since college. It's very funny. Because only one of them wanted a relationship, which is obviously this guy. He wanted nothing to do with this. He's just like, we should be friends, and he's like, just because I live in the same dorm as you doesn't mean we are friends. He's like, man, don't be like that. Nah, spiracy lo-fi session. I can't. There we go. Let me get rid of this for a second. Actually, let me get rid of both of these for a second. Nope, nope. And then I just need... where did I... Oh, there it is. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? What up? Quaff. Anyway. This... Wait, I'm gonna just do it like this so I don't have to worry about it. Perfect! Anyway. Oh boy, I'm having a bit of an anxiety moment out of nowhere. Well, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Just make sure to breathe. Breathe in slowly. Just breathe slowly in through your nose and then slowly out through your mouth. Or both through your nose. I'm not sure why people use their mouth. I don't like doing it that way, but that's just me. Just because we came from the same womb doesn't mean we are brothers. From little to... Oh god. But like, I just like the fact that these two are just so freaking weird. Like, the best thing is like, you can tell that Jackson is weird, but no one knows that Ray is weird because he has resting bitch face. But he's like, but once you get to know him, he's just as bad. He just keeps a straight face the entire time. Which Ray will gaslight you into thinking he is more serious than he is, so be aware. Just be aware. You know? Yes, Ray is a secret weirdo. Hello, how are you? If Pollux ever used that line on me, I'd be so confused. Oh man, that is the wrong color for that. Oh dear, there we go. Like, it's like, it's one of the funniest things to me is, oh shit, that is super thick. Nope, we got it. We can't be doing that anyway. But like, he's just so freaking like, you know, like that's the one thing I've always like really liked about Ray's, that he's like, because again, I'm feeling this full of characters that I personally really like, and one of those character types is when you have a very weird character or a very silly character who has like a very serious face, so you don't even know that he's a goofy goober until it's too late. Like, no one knows just how goofy this dude is. Like, and the only one who found that out is literally Jackson. You know? Because he's gotten Jackson before with his hilarious pranks of pranking this, you know? Where he's just like, what? He's like, you do have a sense of humor. He's just like, I didn't say I didn't. Like, my favorite thing is that, like, basically, Ray, like, he basically, trolled Jackson for, like, 2 years when they were in college, and Jackson will never let him forget about it. And he's like, remember Heather? He's like, we're not talking about Heather. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, did they have, like, a secret girlfriend or something? It's something way dumber, and he just refuses to talk about it. He's like, I'm not talking about that. And Jackson's just like, I remember Heather. He's like, shut up. And you stop asked. Like, it was like the funniest thing ever, in my opinion. Let's see here. We're gonna use some pastels, actually. Boop, boop. Oops. Boop, 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 and then boop. Like, what does this mean? Who knows? Let's see here. It's like, what does the spreadsheet mean? I don't know. So I have to put it by itself so it sticks out weirdly. There you go. Yes. Yes. Oops, wrong color. But like, but that's what I like about these two. I don't draw them as much as I would like to, but they are very, very funny. And I like for those who probably have seen it, I do draw this type of these character types like a lot. If you ever see like a pair of dudes, they're almost always like this, you know. They're almost always very much like just the two not gays. Or the, I don't know, the queer baiters or something. I don't want to call them queer baiters because they're not actually queer bait, but I don't know, people might call them that if like, or something. Like, they might, I don't know, because I don't anticipate that I will ever get enough people who like my story enough to actually wonder if these characters are actually together or not. I don't think they will. People think Daniel's gay for some reason, but like, I don't think it's gonna like really apply to these guys though. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna care, because one thing I've noticed about the demographic is like the Troy and Abel from Community. Oh boy. But I think like the from what I can tell with the demographic is like, I don't know, I think they don't meet the criteria to get a fan base of specifically because they're two dudes. Because I think there's like more to it. You know, like, I don't know, like I said, I don't think anyone's gonna actually care about these two at all, so I'm just gonna have fun. Yeah. We got some missing day. I mean, people ship Vegeta and Goku even though they're already married. I mean, yeah, you're right, they do. That is so weird to me, but like, I don't know. But to be fair, like, Vegeta had like a weird obsession with Goku though. Like, so I can see how that happens. With these two, I don't know, because one thing I've noticed is like how do I put this? The more gay coded a character is, the less likely people will actually think they're gay. Like, that's something I've noticed, is the characters have to be like coded very specifically for people to actively ship them sometimes. You know, even though people make the joke that just two handsome guys on the screen, you know, are instantly yaoi shipped, it's actually not that simple from what I've noticed. Like, there's been series that just have nothing but like gay dudes in it, and they're definitely not heard about nowhere near as much as these random two straight guys being paired together. It's like, sometimes it bothers me. Like, there's this one series called I think Yami no Natsui. Yeah. That entire book is just full of a bunch of pretty dudes who are gay, who are basically all the spectrums of gay. But no one has heard of that goddamn thing. And I'm like, but why? It's literally full of gay dudes. Like, but it's not like BL, or, I mean, it is BL, but like, it wasn't labeled that way. But it's not yaoi or anything, but it is BL. And no one has heard that goddamn thing. And I'm like, what? Isn't this what they wanted? You know? But, you know, get anybody from, like, I don't know, fucking, pretty much any, like, I don't know, Yusuke from, like, Yu Yu Hakusho. Ah, that guy's Jeffrey Gay. I'm like, what? Like, are we, okay, I guess that's how it goes. I don't know. Like, I used to, like, wonder about that all the time. Look at all that work. he is working, looking, typing around at the speed of sound. It's just like, it's just something I've just kind of noticed that, like, there seems to be, like, you know, I guess they don't like it too easy or something, you know? Like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just don't like it too easy. Being like, I want to be able to struggle with, or something. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the Fujoshi want. What do you want, Fujoshis? What is it that you want? Let's see here. I really got some sound effects on. That one has charts or whatever. Let's see here. Okay, and I gotta do the table colors. Blah, blah, blah. See. Oh, this is in the foreground. I'm like, why can't I not color the stupid table? Nope, still can't do it. What is this? What? Why can I not color? Why can I not color the table? Okay. Must be somewhere weird. Where is this godforsaken table? Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? No? Oh god. I cannot find the table. I don't know what the table is. Oh god. Is it here? Okay. Sorry, I was having a time with this fucking table. I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on with this table? Okay. Let's see. And here. There we go. Anyway. But moving on. Speaking of tables, my desk is finally done today. Will be done today. That's good. That's good. I was going to ask you about the progress of thy table. How is the progress of thy table? So we're going to just put this on here. I hope it's good. Why do you hate me? Why? I don't know. Funny enough, I like the reason I decided that I'm gonna put these two in this basically in the start of this is because if I kind of go by the way new management goes, this actually makes a lot more sense. Like this makes way more sense. God damn. What the fuck is it? Yeah. Okay. Anyway. It is working? Yay, good. Drop a screw on my face. Triple no. Wait, if you drop a screw on your face, then that means you're screwed. Triple got screwed. You see, it's funny because I'm making the joke. Let me stop him being a dick. Anyway. Okay, good. So I just have to color the back. It's in the back. Of course. course. Da, da, da. Da. Now I do the favorite part, just being a dick with the lines. I'll just put it up here so I don't have to worry about it. That's not that kind of screwed. There we go. Okay. I kind of like while I was working on this, I kind of found that I really like the kind of more seamless look here. Just because I don't know, it kind of grew on me. I kind of like it just because it kind of forces you to focus on like the main these two instead of the background. So that is what I have decided to do. Just do it like that. I will come back and correct that later. This. Good. Oops. I'm gonna have to come back and fix that. Okay. Didn't have to do it for that. What color did I use for your? I think I just used this, honestly. Not a lot. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Honestly, like I do when I was working on this, I found like, you know, I want to do it very simplistically just so that way I can actually, you know, get this done before I fucking die. Like, oof. Let's see here. Can I do it like that? No, but I can fix it. Yeah, it's fine. Here. That. Okay. Let me just add this a little bit back here. That. Just to keep some differentiation. Hey, Chicky, hello, and thank you. Triple, stop screwing yourself over there. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do like a more like simplistic style with this, so that way it's just, I don't know, it just kind of keeps things a little bit more proper, you know. Because when I did the comic the first time, a lot of time was spent just, you know, I spent like a lot of time doing a bunch of unnecessary stuff, and honestly it got in the way sometimes, or it made it unnecessarily trifling. So now I'm just gonna basically try and keep things as simple as I possibly can, especially because it helps cut down on the size. My lungs. Anyway. Dang, he's getting fancy over there. Damn. And look at me, his eyebrows. Like yeah. There we go. Go. Fun fact, this is like not episode, this is like page 8. I've actually already shown up on the comic already. Sadly, I cannot show you guys because that would be a spoiler. We can't be doing the spoiling. Not this early in the game. We gotta wait till later. You know. But thankfully, since the art style for this is so simplistic, I should have a much easier time releasing this one than I did with the one I was originally planning. Because the one I was originally planning, honestly, was legitimately just way too complicated for its own good. Like, it did not need to be that complicated. You know, like it straight up didn't. And I tried to make it more complicated than it needed to be, and that was actually really annoying. Like, especially because I learned a lot by working on just actually working on my stories and stuff like that. Like, I've learned so much stuff. Like, for example, with my novel character, like I was going over the novel again, which, yes, I have been rewriting it, but it's not in the you know how there's like, you know, oh, you keep rewriting the same chapters over and over and over again. Well, this is more of a case of I'm figuring out the character, like, because I finished the first draft, right? And I figured out, okay, I think I know what direction I want to go in. But I kid you not, I was on like episode 12. No, sorry, chapter 12 of the second draft, which is like almost halfway through. When I'm like, wait, this thing would be way cooler if I did this instead. Shit. So I had to go back and redo it. But I'm not like, I'm actually happy about it because thankfully, because I gave myself more time to kind of think about it, like, I think it's gonna make it a lot more coherent, like, of a story, because it kind of wasn't coherent before, not gonna lie. But now it is, you know. Let's see. I'll just pick this there. But like, I made it a lot more coherent, where I'm like, I'm kind of glad I did, because like, it made it so like, you know, it just makes more sense in general, you know, which I'm really happy. It's like, it kind of, like, it was okay in the first draft, but it wasn't as good as it could be, you know. Like, it could have been like way better, but I just kind of wasn't feeling it, you know. But now I feel like a lot better about it. I feel like, you know, okay. But I can also very coherently, I can proudly say that if you do not like the story in the first like 2 chapters, if you read the first 2 chapters of my story and you're like, this isn't my jam, it's okay. I understand. Do not read further. Because I decided that no, this is how it's just gonna be for the rest of the fucking book. So I'm telling people, look, if the first 3 chapters you're like, okay, you know, this is a little you know, and a part of you is like, but I'm gonna give it a chance for Semi. Don't do it. Don't force yourself. Because I've done that before, where I read a story, not by like any of y'all or anything, but like I've read a story and I'm like, I literally started getting okay, this is not really gelling with me, you know. But then like I kept going and it was kind of insufferable. So if you feel that way, it's all right. You know, it's okay. I will not be upset. There we go. Like, I will not be upset at all, because like when I do experience that, it's super annoying. And like this. There we go. This is what I did over here, right? Somewhat. Anyway. I can make this a little paler because that's a little bit much. There we go. We're gonna go with like 6. So. I think that works. Yes. Anyway. Now support whatever you release, no matter what. Oh, I thank you. It took me almost 50 episodes to be interested in One Piece. You'll be fine. Damn. That was a long time. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Let me just clean this up a little. But like, that's just how I feel about like the series. Is just like, you know, if you're not gelling with it in the first like 3 chapters, I more than understand. You know, it's okay. I will be fine. You know, I will be super chill about it, because like, I'm like, yeah, no, I kind of like this. I kind of like this feeling here. It's probably just gonna be it's probably just gonna be this. It's just gonna be this, you know. Oh, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? There we go. Okay, that was starting to bother me a little Because I when I was writing today, because I was working on a chapter today, like I really did like how the how it was going, where she's I can't go into it or else I'll feel like demotivated, but like the main character she's very different from the way I first imagined her, you know. But honestly, this version of her is super fascinating to me. She's just kind of everywhere, but she's great. Okay. His weird nubbling fingers. But like same thing with like my NPCs and all that, where like, you know, taking the time to actually just figure them out has been very fun. You know, just being like, okay, so what are these guys even like, you know? And it's been a lot of fun just being like, you know what, I'm gonna just do this instead. And it's really helped. It's helped like a lot when it comes to just kind of sorting what these characters are like, and also just like how my story is gonna be too, you know. Because like at first I was gonna try and make it a lot more like ambitious than it was, but honestly I didn't like it. I didn't really like the ambition, you know. Like it was kind of annoying. Like, not gonna lie, it was kind of annoying, you know. It wasn't as fun, and like, and it's like, I don't know, like kind of figuring that I don't really need things to be super ambitious has been kind of nice. Let's see. Oops, little overlap there. Tap tap. Let's see. There we go. But like, it's like yeah, but it's like it's kind of interesting, kind of being like, you know, well, what do I actually want to do versus like, you know, what I think I want to do, you know? Because sometimes you think like, oh well, this is definitely what I do, and then you actually sit down and think about it, you're like, actually no, I don't want to do this at all. Like that's kind of where I was, where I'm like, I think I want to do a thing, and then I don't want to do a thing. Also, hey there, Soulstone VT. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you? Let's see. Hello there. Hope you've been having a great art stream today. And days today so far. Dadbot here to lurk and support you. Also, I thought I had done this before, but I do now. Also, thank you very much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Go. He looks so fine to me. But did I ever do it over here? I did not. Shit, I'll have to go fix that. Let me fix that now. Yes. I'm like, something seems missing. It was. I believe I forgot this. There you go. You are now alive. Oh god, I can't believe I forgot to put like the blush in here. Alrighty, because I'm like, what is missing? And the fact that he's alive. Then I gotta add down here too. There we go. So I'm like, oh, what is missing here? There we go. And he's like the tiniest bit of life. Anyway, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay, I think I'm mostly done with the coloring. Okay, cool. Let's see here. I'm not gonna show the text. I'll do the text off screen, but I have most of the stuff on here. You're doing really good. Making some real nice headway with this though. But yeah, just kind of figuring out like what I actually want to do versus what I think I have to do. It's weird. It's a weird process. Like, because I legitimately thought like I had to do things a certain way, and it turns out I don't like doing it that way. And then when I find a way I do want to do, it's very dorky, very stupid, but I like it anyway. You know. Like, I don't know if you've ever run into that where I'm like, okay, no, I want to just do things in a really, really silly manner. I'm sorry. like even this comic is very dumb. like at the end of the day, like, let's see. I think I can even, well, no, I'm not gonna even I can't even give you the preview because it spoils things a little bit, but like, I showed Triple, one thing and it was very funny. It was super duper funny. So it was, I didn't show him the whole page either, but it was very much like, yep, this happened. Okay, I think it's pretty good there. And then, ta-da! Let's see. I guess I'll put it right here. Okay. So you do your... Do you work like the Burger King model, have it your way? Yes. Like, sometimes it's a little hard to do things that just I want to do, because sometimes you wonder, or I wonder, you know, is this just really bad? So good to hear Boss voice. I see. Like, sometimes I will feel that way where I'm like, you know, is this really okay? Because sometimes, like, people do try to, you know, guilt trip you a little bit sometimes, you know? At least they do to me. Right here, and then we're gonna... There we go. That. Yes, there we go. But like sometimes I'm like, is this really okay? Like, is it really Because like I want to make sure I'm doing something that at least be a little bit entertaining, but I also have to kind of keep in mind that I want to do stuff that I want to do, and sometimes what I want to do is not what everyone else wants to do, and sometimes it's a little hard to tell the difference, you know? Where it's like, you know, is this actually okay for me to do? You know, even though it's somebody else's pippin' business. Okay, good. Yes. I think that is good for now. Perfect. Because I can't show the rest of it. Where is the background? It is back here. I didn't have a lot of comic work today because I did get most of it done. It was mostly just the coloring, honestly. Let's see here. Right. There we go. Yes. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Hey, look, hello. Yeah, what's in it? Mostly just story stuff. I was working on my novel today, and then I also worked on my comic today. This is like page 8 out of like 28 or something. Well, screw what everyone else. You're free to be who and whatever you want. Yeah, and it's like, even though I know that, sometimes it's difficult to like really digest that and actually understand it, at least in my experience. In my experience, it's kind of hard to actually come to terms with the fact that I am the one who determines whatever. You know, like sometimes that's kind of hard for me to just be like, yeah, I'm the one that determines stuff, you know, because like people are vindictive and weird, you know, people are vindictive and weird, and they will turn against you with the smallest provocation, you know? So sometimes it's hard to be like, you know, am I really free to do what I want? Or is it like, you know, is it like, it's kind of like, you know, is it really okay? You know, like sometimes I wonder about that. Yeah, grab with that. Yeah, it is easier said than done. Okay, I think that should do it. We have finished page 8 until I put the text on there. Which I'm gonna do that off stream. There we go. This looks so great. Alrighty. I actually finished on time. Wait, let me actually save this one too. It's been 2 weeks. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close that. Now we're gonna go ahead and go back to Mother Screen because I don't feel like drawing anything else today. So we're gonna come back over here. Let me close that. Okay. Let me put that away. There we go. It's hard to say sometimes because our freedom to choose what we do is stifled by what we can do and rather what is allowed by the bigger forces. Yeah, like like for example, for me, I do have a very big worry about my male characters because like someone told me this randomly and I've been wondering about it ever since, but they say that all of my male characters are yaoi coded and I'm not, and I guess they are. Like, I don't know what yaoi coded actually means, but like I'm just like, I like all my guys having a feminine lean to them. Like I do, I like drawing them that way. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, someone told me that because I myself do think like I do like male characters that have like that are I like flamboyant male characters. I like himbos, but and I also like just guys who just have a feminine something to them. You know, I don't really draw a lot of like super macho dudes. You know, like I just don't because I don't want to. We love yaoi. God damn it. Hey, Chucks or Cheese, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like whoever told you that analyzes things too much, are you sure? Because like sometimes I don't know because I draw characters that I myself find attractive and I guess I might be just attracted to yaoi guys or something. I don't know. Like I remember someone on Twitter literally is like, is this guy gay? I'm gonna call him gay, and that was Daniel, which I'm like, Daniel's a very like flamboyant feminine man, you know, and I'm like, I guess, I don't know. Like, but then again, it might just be because I take it a little bit too literally, where I'm like, well, if this character is attracted to men, yes. So we try to confuse. Like, because for me, I'm like, again, I do just like characters who are like this. Unless you're making a conscious choice of going, I'm making this character yaoi code. I don't know, because like, I get like very, see, they make yaoi out of any pair of two dudes. Good point. You got a point there. It's like, is it two dudes? It's yaoi. No, like, goddammit. Like, and because like, you know, because like they have characters like Post who are like, which funny enough, no one has ever called like Post gay, but it might be because he's short and people think he's a girl. I don't know. Like, we all would know what Post is like, so maybe people don't like really think about it because he's short. I don't know. Like, I've only been told this when it came to my more masculine with a question mark characters, you know, but no one has ever like looked at Post and be like, yeah, that guy. Except for like Yama, I guess, but he likes everybody. I mean, are all the male characters in the bar coded because they're buff? I don't know. Like, I've been trying to figure out the criteria for a while now, and I don't know what it is. Like, I just like feminine dudes. I like feminine, soft dudes. You know, like I don't like I think the most masculine character I've ever drawn is literally Hemi. Hemi is my most masculine character that I have actually drawn. Not the most masculine I've written about, but the most masculine I've ever drawn. Hey there, cool Mario. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? It's been like 20 years. How's it going? How's it going? Like 20 years. Yeah, Hemi is the most masculine character I think I've ever drawn that I can easily think of. I'm pretty sure there's another one, but Hemi is like the most masculine I've got. And he's just dumb. Yes, Hemi's an ass. I love him though. He's so stupid but so beautiful. And the Divasia. Hi, Divasia. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I am an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. I'm the second, right? Yes, honey, you were the second most masculine character I've ever drawn. Absolutely. We're just gonna put Jackson in the basement. But you can see I've my finish. Look, ooh, I wanna see. I brought my wife. Hello there, wife. If I ever met Hemi in real life, I would hate his guts. Hemi is great. Hemi is like the most like, I don't get to draw him as much as I would like, but he's so stupid, but he's also just made a very weird dad. Couldn't even say with a straight face. I tried. Because I was like, if I had to pick like who's more masculine, Triple or Jackson, Jackson technically is a little buff under there. He just wears shirts all the time, you know? And I have yet to put Jackson in a maid outfit, but like both Hemi and Triple have worn maid outfits, so there's that. Sorry, honey. Hemi is the story for jokes about her. Like, Hemi is great. Like, next year I do have a goal to make a Hemi live 2D model just to be an idiot. You made me wear one twice. It was for your own good. Triple, it was for the greater good. It was the build character. But I'm good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I took a stream and a social media break, and I'm doing so much better. Thank God. I was struggling, but I am better. I am way better. I talked about it earlier, but I've come to the conclusion that one reason I'm not going to be able to grow is because of the confusion about my model, and it's okay. People think I'm a hentai character, find out I'm not a hentai character, and leave. And that's okay. If you have joined today thinking that I'm a hentai character, I'm not, even though I look like one. I made myself look like this on purpose. This is not an accident, but I know it's confusing. Did it disappear out the face? I did. I just needed to get away, man. Like, oh, I just needed a good break. Like, I literally, like, even now, I don't go on Twitter as much. I just don't. Like, don't get me wrong, I love me some Twitter, but like, I need a break from it. You love my model. Oh my God. Thank you. Wait, have you actually seen the whole thing, or are we talking about just like my shoulders and up? Because I keep forgetting to back up so people can see what I look like. Oh my God. Wait, let me back up. Let me back up, because I keep forgetting that people don't remember what I look like. One second, because I'm wearing my summer outfit. I'm wearing my summer outfit. 1 second. Whoop. You see. Here's the whole fit. I'm not on my tiptoes. I'm wearing wedges. But here's my summer outfit. So yeah, this is like the most skin I've ever shown ever. There you go. Here I am. Look. Hey, lady, hello, hello. Okay. Except if you keep going into people's faces, we don't get to see it. Slim thick. I've never been called that. That's great. Hey, people got confused with my model and thought that was a bar character. Oh my God. Like, Coca Casta, how do they have like the same problem? Like, how do we have the same problem? Anyway, back up to those. Here. Yeah. I mean, that can load all. But yeah, I keep forgetting to back up, and so people be like, holy crap. Because I like to bother chat by being super close. I'm sorry, I couldn't type. Wow, the amount of eyes. Hey, yeah, I think it is our chests. We both have very big personalities. But like, I feel so bad for people who follow me and are like, ah, yes, a new hentai character, a new hentai OC, and I don't do anything but talk about butter, and they're like, what is this? False advertising. I'm getting out of here. In fact, I'm gonna block this lady. Which, very deserved. I deserve the block for this. For me, it's the belly. I have a big belly. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. just remind me to make art with the both of us. Thanks. Ooh, I would like to see that. Like I was talking about like why I'm designed earlier, and like a lot of times people do focus. Like I don't show my midsection very often, just not only because I kind of forget, because I'm like, but usually most people, like for me, it's really comfortable to be like just kind of like here because I like my facial expressions, but like multi, I can't. But like every single time people see my waist, they get like bothered by it, and I'm just like, whatever. I like the way I look, and that's what matters. So it's also very funny that every time I redesign myself, like show it again, show what again? I was like, wait, Umber, did you like Umber? You've ever seen my summer outfit? Like, but I just don't really think about it too much. Yeah, my waist up. This is also my budget model. This is the one I basically rigged on a very like this is like half the size of my regular model. And I hate how smooth it is. It's smoother than my actual bigger model. So now I have to re-rig my regular model to be as smooth as this one, which means I just don't have to put as much stuff in there. I'm so upset. I'm like, what do you mean I didn't have to do all that stuff? What do you mean? What do you mean I could just do this with like way less warps and shit? I hate this. People getting bothered by my abs sometimes. Yeah, people are weird. Your abs are great. Speaking of great, here's a lump of cheese. Let me stop. Yeah, this is a budget girl. I'm bargain bin semi. It's like less the clothes, less the power. That sounds awful. Anyway. I think it's important to show facial expressions. Like I emote in real life before, it was a joke, and now I generally make those expressions. Like I actually am super expressive in real life, and that's actually why I rigged my model this way. Like my eyes do get this wide like a lot. Like obviously my pupils don't shrink that much, but I think it's funny that this is how expressive I can make my model without using V-Bridger, because my mouth doesn't need to go sideways or whatever. Like, this is legitimately how my face looks, where I'm just like, yeah. Like, the reason my eyebrows keep doing this is because my eyebrows in real life actually do that. Where I look like I'm just like, all the time. Oh, see, thanks for the head pets. Oh, I gotta do the hydrate. Yeah. I know the struggle of the abs. People think I'm a walking cheese grater. They just keep throwing lumps of cheese. Like Coco Caster and Komori just like throwing lumps of cheese at y'all. Actually, we want to see the update to the main outfit. Like, yeah. I would keep the same outfit. I just need to re-rig it. There's only one thing about my outfit that I might change. And it might be the chain across the chest, just because sometimes I hate drawing it. That's kind of it. Really a nice expression. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like, I actually am really happy with how, please don't throw cheese at me. Like, I just imagine her all deadpan. Like, please don't throw cheese at me. The chain never made sense to me. It was like an accessory thing, but I kind of hate it. And also sometimes I will forget to put it on. I will legitimately forget about the chain across the chest sometimes. So I might remove that. I did it for consistency's sake, but I don't think I need to. Or what I can do is add the chain to the coat, but it doesn't have to be on my jacket. Nah, just keep the necklace. It's much better. Sammy, do you need me to get the cheese? No, don't. It's being said deadpan. I can't. Actually, I feel like Renji might want that because we put him in the bag that one time. Oh yeah, I stuck him in your purse. That was so funny. I think the last time I drew Renji was like as as Speedy Gonzalez, which I God damn it. That was his idea. I wasn't gonna do it. I swear to God, a part of me kind of wants that one thing to get me canceled. The fact that I drew like the one time I like, oh God. Anyway, if you want a piece of throwing cheese, probably. But like I need to actually draw a good picture of Ren Ren to make up for all of the weird meme art I draw of him. I gotta draw like an actual good art of him at some point, because I keep drawing me. He's so memeable. I don't know why, but like Ren Ren is so memeable, and I don't know why. He is. I'm like, God damn it! Why are you so memeable? Yeah, just give. Yeah, I'll probably when I work on my model again, I'll probably just take the chain off, because like. It is a little annoying and distracting. You see, I've seen the eye-opening ways of saying I've learned to stop resisting. As one should. You throw cheese at the abs, it just falls in the ground and shreds. Yeah. You know, I draw normal art. I need to draw more meme art. Yes, more meme art. Like, Ren Ren is like, I think it's because he has. Like his design can be simplified very easily, and because of that you don't really need to do a lot to know that you're drawing Ren Ren, and I think that's why that keeps happening. Like there's certain people who I will draw more than like, that's why I draw Rocky so much. Rocky's like the only one who like he looks like Rocky is very easy for me to draw, so I will just randomly draw him sometimes. He's like my comfort character sometimes. He's not my character, but like sometimes it's really fun to meme on Rocky. Ren Ren is the cheese! You gotta chuck it! I just throw Ren Ren at you as a cheese. Renji cheese getting thrown at my abs. No! He's gonna come at me in the DMs again and be like, why are you doing this again? He does that sometimes. I'll draw something stupid, and Ren will be like, why you like this? And I'm like, I'm sorry, Ren Ren, it's not my fault, you're made of meme. Like, let's see, I'm trying to think of all the people I do this to. I do this to Ren Ren, I do this to Rocky, I do this to the guy I call Sir, because he also has a very simplified design where you just need to like draw his hair and you know it's him. Same thing with like Rocky. Like, also I draw sometimes. Sometimes Azura, but I don't want Azura to get mad at me, or else I would meme on her way more. She won't get mad at me, and I know she won't because she's cool like that. But sometimes, like sometimes I'm like, I don't want her to think I'm weird. Just stick his head on the and stick his hair on there, and there you go. I could Photoshop him super easily. Or once that I have been absent in recent days. It's fine, it's fine. Like, anybody who hasn't been around in a while, I don't want anybody to feel bad, because it's okay. Life happens. Hell, I haven't been around for like a week. It's okay. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. There's someone. Oh yeah, Triple. I meme on Triple all the fucking time. The stuff I've done to Triple is getting to like ridiculous levels. But like Triple is also super easy to meme. Look at him, look at my baby, look at him. He's just like, ah. He's like, you guys, the thing she's done to me. Ah. I'm gonna ask my chat if they want the cheese. Oh god. It's not that I feel bad, it's more that I wish I could hang out more. It's okay, it's okay. But like, I think about situations that I did not. No, you're fine. You're okay. Like, because there's some people I wish I could watch more, but like either due to time zones or whatever, sometimes I can't make it. Like, I have to be like asleep by like, or try to sleep by like 9 p.m. and that's when everybody is awake for some reason. You shut my ass. I'm not gonna lie. That was very funny. But like, Triple is Triple J is a DNA VTuber, and he basically has different forms when he unlocks different DNA, right? I'm like, so how do you get new DNA? And he's like, that's not how it works. I already have the DNA in me. And I'm like, but what if it's a DNA that wasn't around when you were created, like a can of Fanta, for example? Like, can you accept Fanta DNA? And he's like, what? No. And I'm like, I'm just gonna, don't worry, I will give you Fanta DNA. Like, he's like, I'm not selling from BBC. But it was like, it's like his model was on screen. I just went, whoop! I just shoved it right up in there. There was just a can of Fanta inside of Triple. Orange Fanta. Which I do fully understand that Fanta is a inanimate object, but it's not an actual organic creature that he can get DNA from. But the fact of the matter is, he can turn to a jar of Nutella. It's fine. I thought my ability to be surprised was already dropped, but there's lost a lot amount of surprise I didn't know I had. Yep. If triplets sell, can I be Rolly? Yes. Triple's like, stay away from me. Oh my god. Triple, why are we friends? How do you tolerate me, honey? Oh. The other memeable one is here. I walk in on Subby talking about acquiring DNA from inanimate objects. As a rock, I am now concerned. Rocky, do you want to give Triple some rock DNA? Don't you? Oh my god, every time like Rocky says my name in chat, I can hear his voice. I can hear his voice, the exact tone. He's like, Sammy. I'm like, fuck. I think so. I do silly things because she's so scared of me. This is true. Anyway. Well then, like, Azure, you're like adorable. You're made of Adora Bean. I can't do anything to you. You can tell me to give someone DNA with no explanation. So, Rocky, Triple, shut up. So, I'm just saying. So, I'm trying to help. Wait. I did say the. Shut up, Nightbot. Anyway, well, you see, Rocky, Triple is in danger. Triple needs more DNA forms, and he does not have rock DNA. And so, but you are rock, so you can you could platonically give him rock DNA. Don't give rock anywhere near my ass. I am breathing. Are you trying to tell me to get triple DNA so I can become rock hard? Yes. Triple, you can't be Cell with that attitude. You gotta believe in yourself. You have to be like, I am Triple and I get new DNA through my ass. I'm gonna die. It's okay, I believe in you. You'll become the ultimate rock. You know, you gain a lot more perspective once you get older. I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to just laugh and also be tired. I don't want to be so. Just people. Sammy, this is just really weird attempt to be Triple's wingman? Maybe. But Rocky, think of the well, that was my cue card. The power of friendship. You know, you're red coded, he's blue coded. You know, it's destiny. You know, like your girlfriend's blue coded. You know. What is the suggestive thing going on? Suggestive? What are you talking about? This is all platonic. It's fine. There's nothing weird going on here. Just two guys platonically exchanging DNA. Man, I don't know what the color is. So, I'm orange coated. What does that mean? You're marmalade. Marmalade is delicious though. I have like this jar of like 7-year-old marmalade. You think it's still good? I will have to check it out after stream. If you never hear from me again, the marmalade killed me. Anyway. That'll be a that'll be a bromance dam. And that will not include sharing DNA into somebody's I damn it. One of these days, Triple, I'm gonna get you shipped properly with a red-coded character. I'm running out of them though. I only have like 2. Lyrico said no, and now Rocky said no. How will I get this to happen? Who else is red-coded? No matter how much you doodle in your secret, leave my secret folder alone. You don't need to mention my completely say-so secret folder. It doesn't work that way, so you stop lying to people. I have a red coat. Yeah, but Triple doesn't like you, remember? It's not gonna work. Plus, you're mostly purple coated. No, you have to have like we need a red coated character, or else the I was gonna say the yaoi lines won't work. Like we can't harness the yaoi energy at this rate, and I'll never be able to take over the world. There is a secret folder. People, well, I'm not telling people about the folder. I'm trying to keep the secret here. Other people are the people who are exposing me. You know? Triple, don't die. You're not allowed to die on the company promises. You're supposed to. You can't be dying on company time. You gotta stay awake at least until you get off work. He's like, but I can't get off work. I'm chained to the desk. I will not be included in your yaoi. No matter how often people falsely accuse me of having yaoi hands. Like, Rocky, you have like literally god tier yaoi hands. Those things are massive. I'm not letting you suggest near me. Damn. So you admit you're not. No. I am super say so. Absolutely 110% say so. I am so say so. I'm boring as hell. I am the equivalent of like water. You want some spice? Get some water. That's me. I'm water. I like Umbra as a friend, but nowhere near. Damn, Umbra got friend zoned. Sheesh. Now that you have it, by admitting you have it. No, I didn't. God damn it, yaoi hands. I do not like this religion. Like, just like everyone's just like bowing to like to Rocky because of his god tier yaoi hands. They're like, our yaoi pope. Rocky, you could be Pope Rocky the Thirst. I was gonna say first, but thirst sounded funny. Pope Rocky the Thirst. I'm dying. I can't wait to die on company. Yeah, no, you can't die on company time. Yep. Okay, I can admire that from afar. There you go. I mean, wouldn't be the first time there have been cults started around me without my input. Yeah, exactly. You could be. It'd be great. You get to wear a Pope hat, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what like yaoi Pope God would look like that actually involves clothing. I mean, you would obviously have clothing. It'd probably be like, I don't know, sexy priest wear or something. I don't know. It would be like fantasy priest wear. You know, the stuff that doesn't actually mean anything. You know. I'm just imagining like rocking a goddamn Pope hat. Is that why my schedule says I'm to work at like every day? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I shouldn't be allowed to do anything. It's just chaos from here on out. Oh man. I was super close to quitting and now you guys are stuck with me forever. Like, Sammy's gonna graduate and now I'm like, nope, and now I'm just gonna be like here forever. You guys had your chance to get rid of me, you know. Could have been gone, but you're like, no, Sammy, you need to stay with us. And so now you're stuck with me forever. I'm gonna go and get coffee, maybe that will help free me. I mean, no, but you can try. So not to feed into your delusions, but Yowie Pope would just be wearing the Borat or bunny girl cuffs and a tie. Yeah, probably. Let me screen cap that. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. Do. There we go. Anyway, just so I don't forget it, you know. I did try. Sometimes it'd be like that. Anyway, I'm gonna see a weird drawing of myself coming again soon, aren't I? Probably. I have so many drawings of Rocky I gotta do. There's a queue. A fucking queue at this point. I'm just like, why are there so many Rocky drawings in the background? Like I gotta do. I'm just like, god damn it. There's so many. To be fair, Rocky, this is your fault for being pretty easy to draw. Because I have great ideas. Maybe you're Chris Fosha? Maybe. You know, maybe being salty and tired makes me unmemeable. I mean, the only reason I don't meme you more is because I haven't drawn you as much. Like, what the fuck is that thing? Oh. But, sorry, I saw something on my other screen that looked weird. Why do I talk with my hands? You guys can't even see my hands. Anyway. It's not that you're undrummable, like Umbra, you're just like the weirdest combination of things I like that will accidentally make you way sexier than you are. I have to be careful about these things. I have to be careful. I expect the semi-meme every... Meanwhile, I'm just like, what? Like, yeah, I think like Ezra and like Cass are the only two who actively meme me on a regular basis. Don't thank me for that. I can't draw me just yet, but not until the new look is revealed. I can't wait to see your new look. It's gonna be great. I will do my best to be on my best behavior. I make no promises though, but you know, because remember the levels of friendship that once you hit a certain level, there's no turning back. There's just memes. There's just memes. Oh my god, that reminds me, like, I had to talk to my mother today. And she's like, Sammy, I'm gonna tell you about this really weird problem I'm having. I'm like, Mother, I don't want to know. She's like, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Here's like in gross detail what my problems are. And I'm like, Mother, I'm gonna send you this package through Amazon. She's like, what's it gonna do? It's gonna help you with your stupid problem. So she gets the package, and then she's like, Sammy, it says I gotta send them my poop. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just take the medication. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, god dang it. No, I'm gonna have to go by my mom's house to make sure she didn't get something weird from a weirdo. I'll destroy me. Triple, are you threatening me? Are you gonna fight me? I'm gonna flop on your ass. Anyway. Oh man, I forgot the sunscreen. I only brought big grease and comically large frying pan. Beach chair, like beach chair. I feel sorry for you. Me too. Oh, Umbra. Okay, that's fine. Enemies to lovers? Let me stop. I didn't stop doing that to Triple in particular, but it's so funny. Like, ugh. You know what? I think I understand now. I think Triple is yaoi coded. Triple is yaoi coded, of course. Like, Triple and Umbra are both yaoi coded. There you go. The Archimede. Ah, yes, you guys are in the still enemies phase. You always ship me with the people. Well, cause you're shippable. You're shippable with Garchomp. You're shippable with Lurico, and now you're shippable with Umbra. This is not my problem. And you're also, for some reason, shippable with Rocky. I don't know. I would choose this life. You did not choose the Yaoi life. The Yaoi life chose you. My Garchomp did. Because you're Piplup. Anyway. Next thing I know, Sammy's going to ship me with Salt Shaker. No, wait, no. Don't worry. I will not ship you with a Salt Shaker because you're already salt. I'm going to ship you with a Pepper Shaker. Anyway. What am I coded as? Pokecasta, I don't want you to be mad at me. But, you're very much like, you know... How do I explain this? You're like adorable barista coded. Like there's a coffee AU somewhere waiting for you. It's like Triple D, you're very ship. To be honest, I'm shipping way too many people right. Well, Rocky, that sounds like a you problem. You're also shippable as hell. I prefer no Pokemon. I saw that stream. I saw the Pokemon you're willing to date. You pervert. It is a problem. Yeah, but it's your problem though. Like, for some reason, you're just shippable all over the place. You could probably ship Rocky with like a freaking dinner plate and he'd somehow make it work. I'm glad that Starbucks me is gone. Oh lord, I'm already in a coffee with a maid outfit. That was a very adorable maid outfit. The maid outfit was so cute, it crashed my stream. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I already have to pay 50 plus wenches, I don't need any more. But Rocky and Bill's character, he's like, Rocky, you're like the embodiment of the like unwanted harem trope, and I love it. He's just actively running away from a horde somewhere. He's like, get away from you wenches, god damn it. No, sorry, that was the goal. A goal. It's too late, Triple, it's a part of the lore. By the semi, I have found the official color palettes of Nintendo's classic Game Boy games, where the screen is either black and white or shades of green. Ooh, cool. Let me see. They're trying to build the wrong character up. Ready for a corruption. It'll be fine. I need to make myself some opera glasses. I have to make myself some opera glasses to just look at all this nonsense. I'm just like, ooh, what's going on over there? Drama. Or just complete nonsense. Like my favorite thing. I should have changed my stream to just talking, but I'm too lazy and we're all stuck today. We're all gonna suffer with the wrong categorization. Like, I did draw at one point, and it's too late. And that's romantic. Oh my god. It's just gonna be this. It's just 3 years of this. My anniversary's gonna be weird. That reminds me, I'm so lazy. I need to actually make my donathon chart for that. Also, for asking this question, Simi, how am I coded in your eyes? Oh boy. So honestly, Rocky, you have like several codings. One of you are still yaoi coded, by the way, but you definitely have the like you have like rival energy. Like, you're not going to be the hero, but you will be the rival that basically spurns the hero to do better because you keep beating his ass, you know? But like, there's at least 27 fanfics of just you and whoever the hero is making out. So there you go. You literally, I do. But like, that's just like how you feel sometimes. But you also do have a bit of like, you know, unwanted harem energy, where it's like, if you are the main character, you are required to have a harem actively want to bone you. Like, you can't just be in a series with a bunch of other guys. You have to be with a bunch of women who want to bone you. Like, you just give that energy. Let's see. I should do that. There we go. I say, oh, you want to see? Maybe it may be difficult since I've saved each as a 8x8 pixel squares, and I can provide the names of each article that I found them from. That's fine. Mojo says hi and stop shipping me. Hi Mojo, don't try to ban anybody this time, okay? I do like am I only yaoi coded? Well, honestly, Triple, you do have protagonist coding, but that means you're gonna get beat up by Rocky all the time before you make out. Anyway. I believe I've asked this question for before, but I do want to know, what code do I have? Basically, Milky, you have the you're straight man coded, which basically means when all the absurdity is going on around you, you're the only one who would actually take anything seriously and ask the questions of why this is happening. That is the coding that you have. Moving on. Apparently, I'm just telling everyone what their codes are. I didn't ask how am I coded in your as you're kind of coded as the very soft, adorable being, but like the minute you get serious or the minute someone you care about gets hurt, you basically pull out weird, ungodly strength from who knows where and just destroy the battlefields. You just have that feeling. You're like, but you also feel like you would be a part of a coffee AU, but only because you can travel dimensions and go back to your original universe whenever you want to. Anyway. The article is called The Original Link's Awakening, a Monochrome Dream. Cool. And one of my Umbra, your code is just a very sassy, flamboyant man who will either show up in a BL as a side character to cause momentary drama, or you'll be the weird like rival to like in a shoujo of the main character. So there's like the girl, her love interest, and then there's you. You will not have a chance with the heroine, and the author will forget about you halfway, but the fans will ship you with the boyfriend. Anyway, moving on. Like, very well, that is the way I have built myself up, but now I have to be a broken straight man. I guess that's my coding is low tier. Like, not really. Not really. Your coding is very comfortable, but a lot of people just don't know how to handle it, CocoCaster. That's all it is. I would go ahead and beat you. Being protagonist coded, but in the current context, that might excite people. Exactly. Give us material, Rocky. Give us the material. I was like, excellent. I don't want to do this for everybody. I just want to give everybody terrible coding. He's like, you just come off as this. You come off as that. Chat said yes to the cheese meme. Oh boy. DM it to me so I don't forget about it. Come on, we're talking about I'm giving everybody their codings, so yeah. That's happening. He's like, Semi has broken me. I do not know. I do have that effect sometimes. Like, I do like watching some people's coding where it's like, you know, like it's not intentional or anything, but it's super funny when it shows up. Like Luca, who shows up every once in a while, the guy who I keep calling my favorite flashlight. He also has quiet protagonist. He has like quiet protagonist energy, but he also just has like, he's wholesome, but he has like a secret like waifu shrine or something. Like, he just comes up as a secret pervert, but you just have to kind of pay attention to him to even notice, because he's just not loud about it. That's what he comes off as. I don't remember if he actually has a secret like waifu shrine. I think he does. But like, all that matters is that he gave me permission to call him a flashlight, because that's what he is. Anyway. And don't forget, there's also Jamie. Not talked about her in a while. Yeah. More Ren memeable moments. Like, Ren is just so fucking fun to meme. I mean memeable people. Why y'all made a memes? Like, I need to stop being lazy and actually draw people more. Like, most of the time, it's just I'm lazy after work. Cheese Zero. Oh god, this is gonna get great. I'm trying to think of anything else. Whenever Z shows up, sometimes he's super memeable. It's mainly because of his hair. He's super memeable. Let's see. I think that's all I can really think of right now. Like, there's some people I know from Twitter. Like, oh yeah, there's this one guy I can't say his name very much, but I just call him Jay. He's like this green cat guy, but it's not his fault, but he reminds me of Cabbage, and so I call him Cabbage Kitty. If I get memed, I will cry, and I'll make a sticker. Excuse me. We need to play a game at some point. We do. We gotta play a game. God, I'm so bad at games though. Triple, I want you to know something. Triple, love you. Anyway. I bully you because I love you. In a sisterly way, of course. If I'm not gonna lie, if Dio like ever, like, you know, the radio demon guy, if he ever had a character, I would meme him to death. He just doesn't have a character, sadly. But I would meme him into the ground. What games are you good at? Solitaire. I'm good at Solitaire. Stardew. I'm not gonna say I'm good at Monster Hunter. I barely know how to play Monster Hunter. I still love the piece you made of me. Thank you for the look, by the way. Yes. By the way, I've noticed that most of my artist friends make very good, or have very much got a block of bike. Like, honestly, like, Rocky, you're just really fun to draw. We could definitely play golf. Oh yeah, I do love golf with friends. Or Monster Hunter together at some point. Yeah, we probably could. I want you to play Peak. What is this? Okay, no, I'm not gonna play Peak. The one specifically just chooses to draw me as a Dorito in a category. Yeah, I can see you as a Dorito. Like, I don't know why, but every like couple of months, people keep playing the same game, but they keep calling it something different. It's either Jump Something or 7 Something to Die or Coat Rack or I don't know. Control Panel. I don't know what half the shit is called. And now it's called Peak. Stop doing different games that are the same thing. Like, what? I don't want it. I don't want to keep buying games and then everyone just moves on to another one in a couple of weeks. I don't want to do it. The game's happening. Like, I don't remember what all the games are called, but they all feel like the same game. I'm just gonna play Solitaire. Damn, I want to play Monster Hunter. I want to play Monster Hunter. Like, oh yeah, and I also play Omioji, but I am not playing Omioji on stream because I will spend the entire time thirsting after my husband. So we can't be doing that. Because I'll just be like, ah, my man, look at him. Oh, he hates me so much. I love him so much. There's my husband. Anyway. That does happen on most games. They're only 2-week lifespan. And I just can't. I do not have the money, attention, or like the brain capacity to like switch games every couple of months to something that kind of feels like the same game. Like, I think like it was like Content Warning and the other one that kind of felt like the same one. It's all just the Among Us. It's just a bunch of Among Us. So I'm not gonna lie, I do like Among Us though. I do love me some gaslighting games. That thing was fun. Like, Among Us and the Goose game are, I think, the only two that I'm actually okay with playing again. I would like to ruin more friendships with Uno and Monopoly. I would love to do that. Content Warning, Lethal Company. Yeah, it's gonna become an unofficial genre. Like, it's fine. I just don't like that it moves on so quickly, and I don't like the idea that I had bought a game for it. There was this one game I bought with somebody. I think it's called Spy Party. I actually did like that game. I need to play that game again. That game was super fun. We bought it together. I actually really liked it. It was very like Among Us-esque, but it's just 2 people. It was fun. We could play Monopoly again. It was also fun. Yeah. Like, I remember last time we played Monopoly and like Triple just kept going to jail. He like lived in there. That was so fun. Especially when we got to black. I don't know. Again, my anniversary is on Sunday, but I'm probably gonna do it Saturday. I might do it Saturday into Sunday, maybe. I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna start my donathon that day, but I'm gonna be super lazy about it. I'm not gonna lie. I know for a fact that if I ever play Uno, I'm gonna drop 25 in one turn. Probably. But it's fun. Like, I do like group games. It's just it has to be games I can actually play, and like some games I can't play just because of motion sickness, and not all games are kind of implementing that. Like, and I'm also a baby, so I'm like, I can't do horror, and I don't know why so many of these games have horror elements in them. I don't want to. I don't want to do horror shit. Do I look like I like horror? I don't. I like creepy pastas, and I like horror play-alongs because I could watch them on mute and not have to worry about stuff popping out of flipping nowhere and scaring the bananas out of me. You know, like, ugh. Hello, Tony, the intelligent goon. Hello. How art thou? That's what I got, dude. Maybe looking to play a horror game soon. No! I'm super bad with horror. Like, I like horror, but I don't like horror. I can't. Like, I am made of jump scare. Like, I jump scare super easily. People don't think about it, but I do. Like, I'm very much like someone can just poke me, and it's just I don't scream, but I have tiny heart attacks all the time, and I'm like, oh god. So and I'll just, every single time someone like tries to jump scare me, they think they don't, but I'll just go or like I will make this face when I'm scared. I'm like, I will look like that so people think I'm having a fun time, and I'm not. I am not having a fun time. Desk is done. Congratulations on finishing your desk. You did a very good job. Good job. Good boy. Pat pat. Anyway. One that apparently uses my cam to do register when I blink in game purposes. Oh, that's terrifying. Ugh, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't. I was like watching someone play a horror game, and I'm like, oh god, I'm losing it. Damn it, the praise. Well, you did a good job, so you deserve the praise. You even got it for free. Isn't that great? Ah, man. One of these days I'll actually be able to do a nicer voice, because my voice by default is kind of terrible. Like, I can have a nice sounding voice sometimes, but I don't know how to do it on purpose. Like, I don't. I think I might know how to do it now, but it tends to just default to whatever this is. Like, I don't know what voice this is, but this is like my default. But like, if I'm not paying attention or if I'm half asleep, I switch to the other voice. Which is a weird myth that no one knows about. If I end up doing like a 6 or 7 hour stream though, it might pop up. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do streaming for that long again. I'm never doing 24 hours again. I'm never doing that again. That was all around a bad idea. I'm never doing a 24-hour stream again. Dear God. I was a complete Fruit Loop by the end of that thing. I was dead to the world. I was going nowhere. But what time is it? It's like 8 p.m. We could probably end here. I'm probably like I've said this before, but I'm probably not gonna be rating out as much solely because sometimes I just don't feel like it. But we can end here. Yeah. It's a nice time, even though we did have that weird issue with Techno Satan earlier. However, thank you very much for stopping by, everyone. Make sure if you are watching the VOD that you like and subscribe or whatever. Be good, behave, and don't be a menace. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot something. Where is it? How do I just keep losing everything? Here it is. Oops, lost it again. Oh, here we go. Boop. Let's not forget everybody's mix, because I never get a Butter Rocky, so here we go. We get a Butter Rocky for once. Butter, 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 butter. Yeah, gonna get triple and Rocky in the same time. Ooh, joint buttering. Butter, 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 butter. butter the rock. It's too late. This rock is getting thoroughly buttered. There you go. I never get to like. I never think to butter Rocky, but Rocky has now been buttered. Yo, the salt level. It's just like, I can't touch it. It's too soft and weird. I feel so much better. Anyway, now that the rock has been thoroughly buttered, I will go ahead and end it here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Have a good day, okay? I will be streaming again on Friday. Either I will be doing art or I will be playing a game. I'm not sure which one I will be doing. I'm gonna throw a punt. It's just gonna slide off now. Yeah, we're just gonna have Rocky sliding everywhere. This is a beautiful sight. But anyway, goodbye everybody. You have a very good day. I will now go over to mining speed.